Okay, so we have a lot of people talking about this special alignment that's taking place in the sky, but they're not really going into why it's so special. They're not interpreting what they're seeing. They're telling you about this alignment with Jupiter, Mercury, Mars, and Neptune. But I'm going to go into a little detail on what I see with this alignment and what it could possibly mean. Now, go and do your own research and you go and find your own interpretation of what it means for you. At the time I took a snapshot of this picture, we were at 25 degrees Gemini. And the first thing I noticed is that there's a stellium in Gemini. Stellium means when there's three or more planets in one sign or in one house. As we can see, I use equal houses. So as we can see, we have the sun, we have Venus, we have Jupiter, and we have Mercury, all in the sign of Gemini. But where I am, it's in the sign of the 12th house. So what does this mean? Well, Gemini rules information and communication, right? Things that are transmitted or things that are communicated. Okay, it represents information as well. Also, it represents learning, teaching, speaking, and writing. So also one's thought processes. So what is being activated with one's thought processes? Well, when the sun is in the 12th house, it sheds light on what's dark or what's hidden. The 12th house represents mysteries, things that are unknown. Okay, the 12th house also represents the subconscious mind. Some say it's the house of spirituality because it's the house that has no boundaries. It's the house that's behind the veil. If you have a lot of planets in your 12th house, then you may be one that's apt to study mysteries or things that are hidden or secrets, mysticism. Now, Mercury wants to communicate it, wants to teach it, wants to write about it, it wants to speak about it. So when the sun is in there, secret things when it comes to mysteries, mysticism, metaphysics, may be coming to light. Okay, and this has been in there for about 13 days. We all know the magic number of 13. Okay, I like to use a little numerology. The 1 and the 3, the sun and Jupiter, actually. 1 is represented by the sun, 3 is represented by Jupiter. You put them together, you get the 4. And the 4 is Uranus. So we have Uranus at 24 degrees Taurus. So why is Uranus a part of this equation? Well, they're all in conjunction because Uranus is in conjunct with Mercury. And Mercury, some say, is just a lower octave of Uranus. Now, Uranus rules the masses as well as information, as well as technology. So hence the Terrence Howard information that has been dropped, it's spreading like wildfire. It's hitting the masses. And it will he talked about how it challenges economics because it's in Taurus. Taurus rules money. Okay, so these are the things that are hidden. Let me go back a little bit to Venus. Well, Venus also rules relationships as well as women. Now, there has been a wildfire over information that has been dropped called the message to the sun women. Now, Venus and the sun are conjunct at 13 degrees. Now, a lot of you know about the 13th sign. All of this is mysticism that has been unraveled and being uncovered in Gemini, the twins, masculine. Go ahead, let me know the confirmation, Birdie. Masculine, feminine energy, divine masculine, divine feminine, the secrets that was kept away from them. All of these things are being hidden. Jupiter expands it, right? Jupiter will spread it far and wide, spread the communication. Go ahead, far and wide. All right. So Mars, why is Mars into this alignment when Mars is at 25 degrees? This brings activation. Mars is in Aries, the initiator, the self-starter, the fire starter. Mars also rules war. Okay, so with it making an aspect to Mercury, you're hearing rumors of war, as well as Pluto is giving an aspect to it in Aquarius. But here's the thing. Pluto is actually in support to what's going on in Gemini, the information. Pluto and Mars making a square at this time represents tension. Now, how I like to tension between the masses and tensions between maybe authority or some form of enforcement, right? Military, things like military against the people. But here's the beauty of it. When you look at Mars and you look at Pluto, they are both ruled by Scorpio. Scorpio rules death. At the same time, rebirth. Simultaneously, there's a transmutation, transformation happening. Don't forget that you have to look in your natal chart to see where these planetary alignment falls in your chart for you to see where the information is coming for you, where the activation is coming for you, and where the transformation needs to be taking place. Where is Aquarius in your chart? Where's Pluto at 1 degree falling? And it's in retrograde. Pluto in retrograde goes back, helps you remember. Retrograde means redo, reflect, renew, rebirth. What is the rebirth that's taking place with the masses? What is the total destruction that is coming? Now, they may want to use fear to take advantage of these alignments because Mars square Pluto is a very intense, destructive energy. But you have to remember, we have access. We can harness these energies as well and transmute them. It is time for the masses to come together to destroy the old construct, to destroy the old paradigm, because at the same time, the North Node is in Aries. North Node is destiny. It is purpose. So what is the new beginning? Because Aries is also a sign of rebirth because it is the first sign of springtime, the breath of life that comes forth through fire, through activation, through motivation. Let's not forget Saturn is in Pisces, uncovering the hidden truths of the mysteries, making an aspect to Gemini in the 12th house of mysteries. What is being uncovered with the force? Determination to transmute and transform the minds of the masses. There's so much more we can uncover with this particular alignment, but I'm going to leave that for you to discover for yourself. Shopless, astrologically speaking. Peace. North Node astrological consultations available now at sacredtea.net.